Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Ito tayo ngayon para sa launch ng Predator League 2022. Pero balikan muna natin ang nangyari ng Predator 2021.
So thank you so much, Predator. Thank you, Acer, of course, for making sure that we still had a healthy ecosystem despite the challenges. Also, we had Veteran, who was the Asian region champions, and for the PUBG champs, we had Eagle 65 for the APAC region, and DWG KAA for the Asia region. So ladies and gentlemen, Predator, of course, has been responsible for keeping the grassroots scene and nurturing the grassroots scene in Southeast Asia, and we're very, very grateful for that. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the things we can look forward to, ladies and gentlemen, for Predator League. So why don't we watch this?
Of course, ACAD Arena for this massive, successful first on-site event since the pandemic. I think, especially gathering all the esports community. We're very honored and privileged to be supporting them today. in partnership, of course, with Intel, with Microsoft. We'd like to thank them as well. With the PESO, no, Philippine Esports Organization. So I'm very honored. Actually, this is a great opportunity to be hosting our Predator League 2022 press conference. No? As I mentioned, we've gathered esports community, not just gamers, but from different tracks of esports in the Philippines. And I'm sure they're all here today. And that's why we are going to announce and talk about the Predator League 2022. So just a bit of background about the PL 2022. It's actually our 4th year. We started doing it in 2018 in Indonesia, followed by in Thailand in 2019. And then 2020 and 2021 was in the Philippines. We were supposed to do it in the SM Mall of Asia arena. But of course, unfortunately, COVID-19 happened and we had to shift to online. But it was massive as well. I'm very proud to share that we hit record-breaking reach, engagement all throughout social media, no? For fans of Dota 2, for PUBG. So Predator League is a region-wide tournament, no? Meaning within the Asia-Pacific region. So it's participated by 17 markets or countries within APAC, of which of course the Philippines, no, is not just a part of, but we have been champions for Dota 2 with our very own TNC Predator team, who are also with us today. No? Thank you so much for also being available. So with that, later on will be shared by our product manager. We'll say more details, what to expect in the next few months, especially in the qualifying round, dun sa playoffs, leading all the way to the Philippine finals for Dota 2 and PUBG. And of course, having our grand champion for Philippines, who will represent the country in Tokyo, Japan in November this year. So we are very honored once again. As you know, Predator has been very, very active in helping the esports community in the Philippines uplift ourselves to represent in the global esports scene all over the world. So that is what our mission is, and we remain committed with that all throughout our campaigns, initiatives, in partnership, of course, with industry partners in the esports scene.
As a brand that is one of the closest to our hearts in terms of esports, because they have been supporting esports for the longest time. And together with Philippine Esports Organization, we are a new organization that will support our athletes as they compete to international federation events. So you might have heard about CBOL and our recent accomplishments in getting gold medals from the last SEA Games. We plan to continue and support all esports initiatives in the Philippines, and we are really excited to see one of the most, I would say, important part of Philippine esports is cooperation with other brands such as Predator that would want to elevate our athletes into international standards. And together with the upcoming Predator League, we are excited to see who becomes the best of the best in terms of the Philippines. And of course, if given a shot, we want our Filipino athletes to be the best in the world. So maraming salamat, lakad manotat.
Any teams who wants to try their luck, their skill to become potential professional esports player, this is a good stepping stone for each and every esports talent available here in the Philippines now. Then the playoffs would be on August 29 until September 1. And then the grand finals will be on September 17 to September 18. And then a total prize pool of 1 million pesos. This is divided into two, 500,000 each game title, no? And the grand champion will receive 200,000 for Dota 2, and the same goes with Valorant team, who will be the grand champion by will get 200,000, followed by first runner-up 100,000, second runner-up 75,000, third runner-up 50, and then for the qualifiers, that's 75,000 pesos. And then if we talk about the qualifiers, since I mentioned that it's an open qualifiers, so all of this will be single elimination until to the playoffs, then followed by, for the grand finals, this will be best of 3 series. So makikita nyo Action Jackson talaga as early as the open qualifiers up to the playoffs. Then pagdating ng Grand Finals, that will be best of 3 series, no? And this is gonna be on-site. This will be on-site since medyo nagsasubside na ang ating cases, no? So we will be doing this on-site. But for the open qualifiers and group stages, that's gonna be an online event. So for the Dota 2, to name a few, of course, our very own TNC Predator, thank you for being available today. And then of course, Execration, Polaris Esports, and Exertia. Then for the Valorant, we have Team Secret, Oasis Gaming, Rex Regum Quen, and then South Big Esports. And then of course, we have our very own Predator Esports Circuit 2022 champions. For Dota 2, that's Grind Sky. And then for Valorant, that's Naos Esports.
Hi guys. It's good to see all of you. All right. So before everything, for the benefit of our friends from the media, can you introduce yourselves, the position you play, for the benefit of everyone, starting sir, all the way to Bob. Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm the captain of TNC Predator. I'm position 5. My GN is Mavis.
Nice. Mavis, a fellow 5. Yes, Wards is live. All right. And now, actually, Wards is free, so you can do it. Can I get your name as well?
Hello, my name is Krish and I play mid for DNZ.
Very nice.
Hi guys, my name is Carlo. I play position 4 TNC. Position 4.
Hi, my name is Bok. I play position 3.
Very good, Bob. It's good to see you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, can you put yourselves in the position? Because you've also come from a place where you started out in a LAN cafe, eventually amateur tournaments. Do you still remember the first time you competed? Uy, I'm going against this pro team. I'm going against this pro team. Do you remember that moment when you did that? Can you share?
I think my first was against TNC Predator before.
Really?
Yeah, but different lineup. Yeah.
Different lineup.
But we were teammates with Bob.
You were teammates with Can you share the team? What was the team then?
We were in Android, like against.
Oh, nice Android. Yeah, you guys
West
are
G.
good.
It was West G. Qualifiers, West G.
What do you remember the feeling? Na, uy, I'm playing against these guys. Do you remember that feeling when you first competed against a pro team?
It was very exciting. Of course, you wanna prove yourself that you can beat them.
Yes, that's enough, diba? Like having the confidence to say that, uy, if I can beat these guys, maybe I'm good enough to become a pro.
For me, I think it started pretty recently. Like a year ago, some online tournaments, I got into the pro scene, and yeah, when I first started playing against these bigger teams, that was really exciting.
It was very exciting, and you want to test your skills, right? You want to know if you're good enough. Bok, how was it so far? Of course, I mean, seeing you were part of the defending championship team. Obviously, it's a new roster now. What can we look forward to sa inyo? Are you guys looking to win it again for this year?
Back to back.
Back to back. Uy, Bok talagang, mano Bok talagang si Bok talagang. Sorry. Close ka lang. It's nice to see Bok again kasi back to back. Okay, that's what you heard from TNC. So, I wish you the best of luck. And of course, as our pro players say, to be able to compete and take your game to the next level, to provide competition and opportunities for this generation and the next generation. That's something I've always applauded Predator Acer to do, to keep that going and build the current and next generation of esports pros and competitors, and really appreciate it. So once again, Acer Philippines, Intel, Predator, all behind some wonderful things for the Predator League 2022.
So yun, abangan natin sa mga playoffs and finals. Thank you for watching. Bye!
And once again, if you have